That I would have just been normal 100 years ago, ladies and gentlemen. But now in the arrested development system, I was a complete anomaly. Everything is geared to keep us not just childlike, but in a stupor. So you don't grow to the potential, because if you grow to the potential, you won't care about fads and fake status and garbage and Kim Kardashian. You will care about your honor and your genetic legacy of struggle and war and love and passion and art and exploration and trailblazing that is your ancestors' gift. I don't care where you come from in the world, what your background is. You are incredible. You're not junk. You're amazing. And you need to realize it, and you need to know it. And you need to take it in your hands of the challenge. The minute you tell your brain, and your spirit tells your brain that, hey, I do have a destiny. I'm important. God made me in his image. This is incredible. I'm on a huge space-based platform orbiting a star. This is only the beginning. Then you will feel yourself reaching forward in the time-space continuum as all of those people back you, all those people that came before us. You will realize you are them. You will have their memories, their instincts, everything. You'll be a young man, you'll be an old man. You'll be a soldier, you'll be a doctor, you'll be a teacher. All of that data is already there. All of it is already there. And the system flicks on like switches, and I'm giving you the deep secrets here, folks. Flips on and turns off the switches they want to use us as biological robots. Well, I'm not their slave. I was made by the creator of the universe. I have a goal. I have a mission. And I will not be controlled by these people. I will step into the destiny I've been given. And I will try to build up humanity, or I'll die trying. And it's in that reaching out that the universe then joins you, and providence comes into play. But you've got to take that step and commit. And it's a spiritual choice. And everything, the fake churches, the media, is all about shuttering that potential, making you feel guilty and pathetic, and then you just sit there and serve the system. Now, the true, because there's all these forms of ancestral genetics, ancestral memory, passing on culture, memories, person to person, fables, stories, common sense. Then there's the written word, passing on information, the digital, the spoken. And then there's also what they've proven, the transmission of the sixth sense, the spiritual energy, the connection that we haven't been able to quantify yet, but we know is there. And as you do those things, your spirit, your information reaches into the future, and I'll be communicating, if the species survives, 1,000 years from now, 10,000 years from now, in whatever incredible thing we become in God's plan with those humans. And that is simply my love. It's not for arrogance, it's not for ego that I want to be remembered and known. I want to know my ancestors, and I want our future children to know us. I want to commune with them forever, living forever through them, guaranteed life after death, proven life after death. That's what this is. There may have been a French bulldog first developed 200 years ago in England, popularized in France when the lace makers came over to England and bred dogs to create the French bulldog. But my French bulldog is those French bulldogs of 200 years ago. Well, with humans, it's much more advanced, ladies and gentlemen. And then, of course, you see the layers. Then there's the spiritual energy. Then there is your spirit. And it goes on to the next level. So you see God's plan, how massive it is? We are living over and over again, level after level. It is so incredible. That's what that's all about. Just as you will be judged in this life for the bad things you've done, it'll come back on you manyfold. And God-fearing is your basic spiritual programming going, don't stick your hand in that fire, don't screw somebody over, because your soul knows it's going to come back on you. And why would you want to do that? Because that person's you as well in that shared experience. But you will pay in the next life as well in the spiritual realm, because you'll be thrown in with all the bad people, and that's hell. God doesn't have to do anything. God dumps you into what you were. what you resonated with, what you chose to be. When we come back, they're talking about impeachment now in the Republican Party, and we'll look at Obamacare fraud.
Silver has always been nature's very own antibiotic, and only one system allows you to generate an endless supply of natural silver solutions. SilverLungs.com. You'll find no wild claims or pseudoscience, just a lifetime of nano-sized pure silver solutions. The Silver Lungs generator allows you to make your own, so stop paying for silver solutions. The unique lung delivery system targets respiratory infections where other silver solutions simply cannot reach. See the Silver Lungs generator and lung delivery system at SilverLungs.com. That's SilverLungs.com.
In today's unstable environment, self-protection is critical. Civil unrest, riots, looting, it's happening now, right here in the United States, and your rights are at risk. If passed, H.R. 5344 would ban Level 3 and above body armor. Kady Armor is standing up for you. We offer the most affordable Level 3 body armor on the market. Kady Level 3 armor withstands pistol and rifle hits up to 7.62 NATO. Get yours at KadyArmor.com. That's C-A-T-I Armor.com. Kady Armor. Come and take it.
The experts are clear. Sunlight, purified water, healthy non-GMO food, and having a good attitude is essential to a healthy immune system. But I go further with Super Nascent Iodine X2 from InfoWarsLife.com. 50% stronger than our original and revolutionary Nascent Iodine formula, coming from a deep earth crystal source that no other supplier has. Most other forms of iodine come from seaweed in areas plagued by Fukushima and other contaminants. Not our iodine. It comes from over 200 million-year-old crystal salt deposits and is tested and proven to be completely pure. Visit InfoWarsLife.com today. See the informational videos. Read the information they're compiled. And for a limited time, when you use promo code NOW at checkout, you get an additional 5% off the entire family of InfoWarsLife.com products. Secure your Survival Shield X2 today at InfoWarsLife.com or call toll-free 888-253-3139.
Do you have relatives and friends that are convinced there is no need ever to prepare for any kind of emergency? Are these also folks you buy Christmas presents for? At 30dayfoodsupply.com, we can solve both of these problems at the same time. Go to 30dayfoodsupply.com or call 541-229-0010. We can ship your Christmas presents directly to them. Choose from our original 30-day food supply, our long-term storage vegan burger mixes, or other oatmeal, soups, porridges, beans, and granolas for everyday use. All products are non-GMO, MSG-free, and vegetarian. Most are gluten, soy, and nut-free. Call 541-229-0010 today. Oregon Trail Foods and 30dayfoodsupply.com keep prices low, cutting out the middleman by buying directly from their producers in Oregon. Remember, only $10 ships your entire order to the lower 48. Visit the website 30dayfoodsupply.com. Call 541-229-0010. 30dayfoodsupply.com. 541-229-0010.
We all have our own idea about what being safe and secure means. The door's locked, bills are paid, you've got a job that keeps the lights on, and a home to call your own. But what happens when Mother Nature throws a curveball?
I'm telling you to take cover.
Are you prepared to live without electricity or passable roads for weeks at a time? Do you even have a plan B? If you do, are you willing to bet your life on it?
Children left with no homes.
And no one's coming to help them.
The first step towards self-reliance in the face of disaster is a visit to MyPatriotSupply.com. There you'll find the absolute best prices on storable foods, non-GMO seeds, emergency water filtration devices, and so much more. All orders over $49 qualify for free shipping in the lower 48 states. Call 866-229-0927. That's 866-229-0927 and speak to one of our preparedness advisors today, or visit us at MyPatriotSupply.com. Remember, before it's time to survive, it's time to prepare.
I had intended to get directly into the impeachment news and then into what could be the collapse of Obamacare. That could restart the engine of our economy if we can do that. It's just a desperate situation, not just the legislation itself, but what it does to the economy. That's all coming up. We've put together with John Bound a compilation of Gruber's 4 times now in public speaking events, bragging about how dumb people are and how they deceive everybody with lack of transparency. That's all coming up. But think about that. What you do now echoes through eternity. It is ripples in a pond. And the globalists are obsessed with this as well. And they want the ultimate exclusivity of the life extension technologies, the space travel, all of it. They've made a decision to let robots take over, deal with the mass of humanity, decide what humans are going to be like their God, get rid of free will. This is all public from Google, Ray Kurzweil, Microsoft. I mean, this is a cult. This is what all the elites say. I mean, all of them. Wired Magazine, just British royalty. This is all they talk about. How they are going to be gods. How they are going to take over the society. And so all I'm saying is you need to know this is going on. Geoengineering of the Earth's atmosphere. Engineering of all the major plant and animal life being manipulated. Open air release of extremely dangerous stuff that could create atmospheric blights that would kill the planet, like the Andromeda strain or something right out of Interstellar. These people, I can analyze what they're doing on every front, and it is unspeakably dangerous and unspeakably wild and reckless and clearly demonically directed. And even if you don't believe in physical demons, it doesn't matter. What they're doing is what I would expect a creature to do that wanted to destroy life on the planet. Dumbing people down, poisoning everything, while they say they're setting up a police state and setting up a total control grid to save the Earth while they destroy it. I mean, I knew when Obama said, I pledge no troops in Iraq, that he would send a massive force. He sent 6,000 like a week later. And now the Pentagon's come out and said they're ready to send masses of troops into Iraq to battle ISIS. Now, why would they lie so openly? Why wouldn't they just say we're sending troops? Because they want to train you that they lie to you and you just accept it. They're basically bum-rushing everybody, trying to overwhelm us, trying to make us break. But instead, that can boomerang back on them, and it is starting to happen. Boehner is weighing expanding a lawsuit over Obama executive orders to cover immigration. House Speaker Boehner is considering expanding a proposed federal lawsuit over President Obama's executive orders to include action on immigration. Illegals have been caught on tape. Washington Examiner is reporting. Flipping off ICE. The headline is working for ICE is hell right now as Obama plans amnesty for illegals. Illegals are getting very arrogant, just laughing at ICE people that try to do their job. Meanwhile, Krauthammer says it's an impeachable offense, and that's more like it. We don't need lawsuits. We need hearings to start. We need Congress to withdraw funding from the executive branch, shut down the government. And then Congress needs to begin impeachment as an emergency immediately because the president is lowering the borders. That's like lowering the drawbridge to the kingdom and giving the people money to incentivize it and violating federal and state law. I mean, what do you do if the president starts snorting cocaine on the White House lawn? You arrest him. Doesn't matter he's the president. He is not a dictator. Though if we allow him to do this, this has never been done. Even Jonathan Turley, a big liberal, says Obama has tripled the constitutional violations of George W. Bush. And believe me, if he isn't punished, the Republicans, when they get in, unless it's a Rand Paul or somebody that I trust, are going to abuse these unfounded powers. And Rand Paul doesn't want these unfounded powers. Here is Krauthammer talking about how it is a impeachable offense on Fox News.
Look, I believe it is an impeachable offense. If the circumstances were different, if we were at the beginning of a presidency, if we hadn't had years when the Congress has been supine and unresponsive at other grabs of their authority by the executive, like Obama unilaterally changing Obamacare after it was passed about 30 times with no response from the Congress, the same as Obama essentially rewriting some of the drug laws. This idea of prosecutorial discretion is really a travesty.
Yeah, let's stop there.
It is intended for extreme cases.
Yeah, that's it. They're overthrowing the entire Constitution. It's being done on purpose, and if Congress doesn't act now, they are ceremonial. And we have a Caesar. Now, he'll leave office, I believe, but a new one will come in, and they're making the office dictatorial. We don't elect dictators, okay? We need checks and balances. We're going to come back with more of this. Stay with us.
We're on the march.